two teams, Chinese Taipei ranked first after the ranking round, go up against Korea in the women's recurve bronze medal match. We shoot over 70 meters here on Recurve Sunday, the Olympic discipline in archery. Here's how the two teams got to this bronze medal match. Chinese Taipei, top of the order, taking out Russia in the quarterfinals. Korea, wow, demolished Spain in their quarterfinals, but they both lost in the semis to Italy and to Germany. So it's Korea versus Chinese Taipei for bronze in Berlin. Well, starting to enjoy the sun here in the crowd, packed out in Berlin. Let's go down to the range and welcome the teams out for the women's recurve bronze medal match.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field for the recurve women's team bronze medal match.
Out first, it's Korea. They'll be shooting on target 2.
On target number 2, representing Korea.
Auf Scheibe Nummer 2 aus der Republik Korea.
And San.
And San on the left. Jeon in the middle. And Jung Dasomi on the right.
And their competitors are moving into the field.
And here come Chinese Taipei. Lin Chia-En, Tan Ya-Ting, and Chien-Ying. Crystal, perhaps a more familiar lineup on the Chinese Taipei side of the shooting line, but well, it's the Korean B team, right?
It is. These young ladies are getting their first chance to come out and show what they can do on the international senior stage. Many of them having competed on the junior stage.
Tan Ya-Ting.
Chinese Taipei, they're getting a good amount of support from the crowd here. But it is an interesting lineup with Chinese Taipei going up against the Korean B team. Now, I think it's fair to say that Korea perhaps have the toughest qualification process. They've got so many good archers, and the B team here coming through the ranking round as number 2 seeds here in Berlin.
Yeah, there's nothing B about Korea's B team.
Here we go. Time for the bronze medal match. Chinese Taipei on target 1 will shoot first. 9 as a sighter there.
Right with her teammate's arrow, so let's see if we see a slight adjustment here. See if she can find the middle.
Just pulling over to the right there. Each archer will shoot 2 arrows. They shoot in groups of 3, so we'll switch over to Korea now. It's a set system in recurve archery.
Beautiful first shot. That's what you want.
Just pulling out to the right that time. Jeon making a bit of an adjustment there.
And we can feel the wind up here in the booth. I'm not sure what the archers are feeling on them down on the field. Sticks it right next to that first arrow. Good first set of 3 arrows.
So it'll be interesting to see if that 7 from the Koreans was affected by the wind or whether it was just a shot not perfectly executed.
Neun.
I think a lot of people out there expected this to be the gold medal final, and instead we're seeing it in the bronze. So really going to be a tight match, I think.
10.
Right down the barrel of the gun, right in the middle of the target, setting a score of 54 for the Koreans to go after. You get the highest score in the set, you get 2 set points.
If you tie, it's 1 apiece.
강하게.
So she follows up the 7 with an 8. Still on the right side and a little high, so curious to see if she, oh, yep, I just see her reaching down. She is making a slight adjustment. You can see they're on the left side of the screen.
끝까지.
Well, back in the 10, they had an opportunity to nick the points in the first set. In the end, they needed a 10 to draw level, so it's all square between Chinese Taipei and Korea. Oh Kyo-Moon having a chat. I think it's Jeon that is getting most of the instruction.
Yeah, we see big smiles on the face, though. They're relaxed out there. They're having fun. In set system in the team round, it's first team to 5 points, set points, is going to win this match.
Well, here is Jeon. She shot a 7 to start with, out to the right, made an adjustment, and then not quite enough shooting to the 8, and then made a bigger adjustment, Crystal.
Yeah, we saw that, so it'll be really interesting to see where this first arrow of the next end goes for her.
Looking fairly relaxed. Nita Chi there, the Chinese Taipei coach, also in consultation with the team.
Nice little cheer to start the end. And the great thing about team round, you really see the camaraderie amongst the archers. The teams that really get along, you're going to see winning matches.
It's all smiles in the Korean camp, a little bit more stoic on the Chinese Taipei side of the shooting line.
Can definitely see the flags down at the far end of the field. We do have some wind down there, and 70 meters is a long way. It's definitely going to be impacting their arrows.
A blustery start to the bronze medal match. Chinese Taipei all square with Korea. We start set 2.
9. 一样啊，11.92、11.93。哎呦，对，完了啊，没没啊，12、10半啊，干脆啊。
So all 3 of their arrows were on the high side, so again, we'll see if they make an adjustment for the next half of the end. Bring those arrows down a little bit.
Solid process from An, puts it into the 9. Now, let's see what adjustments Jeon has made.
And it looks like it worked. Puts it in the yellow this time. Nice view here. You can see how straight in alignment these archers are. Their elbow is right in line with that arrow line. So all square through 3 arrows, with 3 more to shoot for each team.
Chance to put the pressure on the Koreans here for Chinese Taipei. Seven, well, it's actually an 8, could be painful for Chinese Taipei. Opens the door a little bit for Korea.
So she's going to want to put a 10 down there to make sure that they have a cushion to keep this set tied. So great group down there, just a little on the high side. So Korea can afford 3 9s here to tie the set. Anything above that is going to give them the set win.
과감하게 끝까지.
Big opportunity here. A 9 will square things up again in the second set. A 10 will give Korea a 3-1 lead.
And they take it. So 3 set points to 1 for Korea.
Diese 10 wurde gebraucht, damit Korea 56 Dinge hat und damit die 2 Satzpunkte für sich entscheiden.
Blustery start for the 2 teams here in the bronze medal match, but Korea have dialed into the center by the looks of things.
Yeah, it looked really solid that time, and as we see in recurve with the set system, 1 point and you suddenly find yourself at a 3-1 deficit. See the archers checking their arrows here. They're checking their nocks, checking their veins, making sure all their arrows are still in good condition before they shoot them.
Well, Crystal, you mentioned about the elbow here. That's a great shot, isn't it?
Yes, beautiful. Perfectly in alignment with that arrow.
Yeah, got good technique there. And Korea finishing with the 10 they needed to steal the set points. Have taken a 2-point lead. And you talked about camaraderie. Well, they look like they're here for business. They're relaxed, but focused.
Exactly.
A few smiles on the face of the Chinese Taipei athletes as well.
Again, is shooting first, Chinese Taipei, and Korea is able to clinch the match with a win in this set. So Chinese Taipei,
well, with a target score of 5 points, if Korea take the points in this set, it's all done.
Exactly. Team round is a little shorter than individual, so just 5 points is all you need to win the match.
Where are the Korean fans? Let's start and go into the third set.
A healthy crowd being treated to some very high level archery here.
Es beginnt auf Scheibe Nummer 1, chinesische Star.
Chinese Taipei trailing by 2 set points will shoot first. And they need to take the points here in this third set.
There's a slight, looked like she lost a little bit of her arrow right before she shot it coming through that clicker. This is not the start they wanted here. They have to at least tie this set in order to keep shooting. we see definitely some wind down there picking up.
Another high one. So 3-8. As Crystal said, not quite what Chinese Taipei wanted. And the question is, can Korea capitalize?
Solid 9, so that's a good start.
다른 거 써. 과감하게 하고.
So with 3-8s by Chinese Taipei, Korea can get away shooting 9s right now.
The 10's even better.
Great shot. That was pretty from start to finish.
Jung shooting well. Good response. Tan Ya-Ting putting it into the middle.
So again, a really solid group. If you move it down, it would probably be not much bigger than the 10 ring size. So just need to make some adjustments. But it may be too little too late.
Yeah, Okyo looking down the scope. Big opportunity here for Korea. Potential 57 on the cards for Korea. They have room to maneuver.
Nice shot.
Shaky start for Jeon in the first set, but she's found the middle. She's left her teammate Jung just requiring a 6 to take the bronze medal here in Berlin.
And I think it's a 10.
Yeah, it's on the line, it's marked as a 9, but it's more than enough. Korea have taken this one in 3. They take the bronze medal in Berlin, 5-1 over Chinese Taipei.
Ein bisschen an der 10 auf Scheinwerfer die Nummer 2, aber das ist nicht mehr ausschlaggebend, auch wenn es jetzt
Well, the first set was a bit of a preppery, was it, for both teams? A bit of a shaky start with the blustery conditions, but as soon as the Koreans dialed in, that was it.
Yeah, it really comes down to who can make the adjustments quicker, who can find that center first.
Damit ist es offiziell bestätigt. It's official now. Aber wir sagen Danke und nochmal einen großen Applaus.
Well, there they are, An-san, Jeon and Jung Dasomi, confirmed as the bronze medalists here in the Recurve women's team event.